Hi, and welcome back to Life of Enchantment. Today I want to talk about your guardian angels because I get asked this question an awful lot in treatment, and a lot of clients tend to forget as well. And we could all need a little, sometimes we need a reminder, and sometimes some people don't know or haven't really experienced it or even perhaps heard of it. So, your guardian angel was assigned to you from probably way before birth, and it is an angel that is just for you. Nobody else, is just for you. The thing is that they cannot interfere with our free will unless we are in imminent danger, and then you may get a feeling or a knowing to either not walk down a certain road or don't drive down there, or sometimes you see these sort of awful car accidents and these people have just come out without even a scratch, and people can't believe it, and it's because they've been protected. So there are many ways to work with them, but like I said, because they can't interfere with our free will, you have to ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. There's nothing too big or too small. They are specifically here just for you. So it all depends on how you want to work with them and how you learn to communicate, to grow a relationship with them. Why not really get to know what your guardian angel feels like? So what I like to do with clients is I like them to experience it. So they're not just relying on me or someone like me to tell them what it is like to experience this. So there are ways to sense them. I will do a little video, like a sort of meditation type video on how to connect with your guardian angels. So have a little listen out for that, coming up soon. And I'll put out more information as I go along on my little journey. But always make sure that you play with all of this stuff. Grow your connection to anything energetically different and spiritual. Mother Earth, the clouds, the trees, Grandmother Moon, Father Sun. Grow your relationship yourself with them so that you develop that and see and feel it for yourself. So one really, really fun exercise, which is quite classically known, is to, if you're going somewhere and you know that parking can be, for example, really difficult, give them time. Just say, for example, you're going and it's a really busy place and you say to them, oh, please can you make sure there's a parking space outside, I don't know, Holland and Barrett, for example, and give them time to do this. But I promise you, if you do that, even if you have to circle once, you will find a space. And the more you do these things and play with it, the more your belief and confidence will grow and your relationship will then grow. Now, angels tend to have a warm energy. Spirit tends to be cooler and quite cold sometimes. The angels is a kind of warmth and very comforting. So what you can also do is say, ask them for healing. You can ask for comfort. Sometimes if you're having a restless night, ask them to snuggle close to you and kind of give you that really comfy, warm feeling. Ask for strength, for confidence, for direction, but you have to listen to it. Unless you're in a real dangerous situation, you might not hear it very loudly. Often you get these little in little sort of knowings or senses, or sort of, not like a voice is like there's somebody in your head, but you just kind of knew not to walk that way, or this was the right thing, or that person, you knew that person was going to call. I know that was that person on the phone. There's lots of ways that they communicate with us, and you just have to be still enough to listen and open enough to receive. The universe and everything is about giving and receiving. Balance. Otherwise you're out of balance. If you're too up in the clouds and wanting them to give you all the answers, it's out of balance. We're here to have an earthly experience, but my God, it's full of all of this as well, not just, I've got to do the washing up and I've got to get the kids to school or whatever and get to go to work and blah, blah, blah. So play with it. Remember, have fun as well, because the highest vibration is joy and happiness and love. So don't just sort of do it just if you only need healing or confidence. Do it in other ways. Get to know your guardian angel and your higher self. So just back to the point on people having one, it's generally sort of understood that we have one. I tend to see sometimes two with some people, and I feel like I have two actually. So remember, most things are other people's interpretations of their experiences. It's not wrong, it's not right, it just is what it is. So develop your own. I often feel that I have two because I'm a Reiki master. I'm very aware of my healing angel behind me, but I feel like I have these two guardian angels either side of me, and I often forget sometimes to communicate with them and ask them for, so it's not just everybody, we all forget, we all forget how to look after ourselves sometimes. But and the belief sometimes is that if you're a female, you'll have a male, and if you're a male, you'll have a female. I don't quite, that doesn't sit with me always, because sometimes I feel that we get whatever energy we need. So sometimes I feel like I have a female, sometimes I feel like I always feel like I have a male and female, and sometimes they almost merge. So I think it just depends on what you need, what energy you need at that time. Masculine, and I 100%, of course, I believe in equality, but the yin and the yang, the male and the female energy is very different and can be very different, and we need both sometimes. So in whatever shape or form, so let's embrace that. It's not better or worse or above or lower or anything. It's just different energies, different needs. Okay, so that's my belief. That's what I see quite often. So some people might see their guardian angel in a kind of angelic form. Some just see like a light, some people might have a colour, some people have a sense, a kind of knowing or actual feeling, or a little tingling or vibration, or a few of them, and different times are different. You'll get different senses. If you're quiet and you've gone into a meditative state, you'll obviously maybe sense more. So just play and see what you get. Maybe journal about it so you don't forget, because we always think, oh, I remember that, and I never bloody do. It's like when you think, oh, I remember that dream, and then I'm like, unless it was horrifying or fabulous, you don't tend to. So you can also, so your guardian angel is there for you. Ask for protection, ask for healing, ask for love, light, strength, joy, courage, whatever you need, or particular things. Just remember that if you, say for example, ask for £1 million and it doesn't arrive in a lump sum like that, it's probably because that's not the way you're supposed to receive the £1 million. You probably will if you follow guidance and instruction as to what, how to make it, how to acquire it in a good way. Because we are here to learn, we're here to have a journey, and sometimes certain things aren't meant to be there, or aren't meant to be acquired in certain ways, or are meant to be acquired in certain ways. So if you would like a lot of money, look out for what you feel. What are you being inspired to create, to do, to teach, to give, and go for it that way, because the universe is infinite. There's enough for everyone. You just got to find a way to receive it and go and get it. The other thing is that you can ask other people's guardian angels to heal them, protect them, bring them courage, love, all that sort of thing. So you can't send yours, but you can ask theirs to do it, and the same for pets. Pets also tend to have fairies. It's fascinating. I'll tell you about that another time, and I've got stories to back it up. But let's say you've got a loved one or someone you're very close to that's unwell. You can ask their guardian angel to help heal them or help them along their journey if they're meant to be passing. You can also, if they're going on a trip, ask that they're safe and that their route is safe. If they're meant to receive that, then they will. if that's meant to be. So there's lots that you can do and lots that you can play with. I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know what you guys and experiences you've had or what you do. I will go in more detail about angels and guardian angels and all sorts as I go along my journey. And thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed and do subscribe to me. It means an awful lot to me, and who like and share. So I'm sending special love, light and healing and blessings out to all of you. Please receive that. And until next time, all my love, Ella. Bye.